So it was a 2-year process, right?
Yeah, just under 2 years. Yep.
When did it start? Like when did the first inkling of wanting to do something like this really start?
Yeah, I think I mean, obviously we built the rebrand in 2019. I mean, we're 6 years past that. I think we wanted time to really establish the brand as it exists. But I'd say probably about the past 2 or 3 years, we just acknowledged, okay, now we've established a point where we can really enhance and build upon something and inject something that kind of elevates where we are. So yeah, probably about the past 2.5, 3 years, we've kind of had it on our mind, and then implementation started a bit after.
How
You
happy
want
are
to move
you?
a step closer?
How happy are you with kind of how everything turned out from the social media kind of launch to the actual helmet itself?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm thrilled. I think these are the moments that you just live for. Gratitude, excited that we were able to do something like this. And I really just a huge shout out to all the people that were involved. I think our creative team, our equipment services team, like so many hands in this process to really make this something special. So yeah, it's been a fun ride.
Obviously the reaction to it has been pretty fun to see for you guys to see that has paid off and to see how excited everyone is. How rewarding is that?
Yeah, it's exceptionally rewarding. I mean, I think there are a lot of risks you take. I think people don't always realize how thoughtful everything you do is from a brand standpoint, and this was one of those things that we really did with a lot of care and mindfulness and just eagerness to get it right and to just do something that we really felt would be ultimately rewarding for everyone. I keep saying it was this reciprocal moment for all of us, both sides of things. For fans, alums. It was almost like a bridge builder for all of those groups and us inside the department.
I know everybody has a different memory when they see those helmets. So for you, when you saw them, what's kind of the first memory that pops up for you when you see them?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's what's really, I will tell you, when we brought back the 13-14 team and just all of the conversations with them, and every time you got on a Zoom with them or got them together, it was like you just felt like you were back in the room when they were in the locker room. And so, there are a lot of stories, a lot of pictures shared around that team. And I think so that's one of those things that's been pretty sweet, getting messages from them and recognizing how powerful that helmet was from a championship caliber, um, you know, celebration icon piece that, not even just the team, but just even the fans were wonderful during that time. So I think about that team. Yeah.
How cool is it that it's a part of opening day, right? I mean, it's against Auburn, SEC opponent. Just being a part of building that excitement. How fun's that?
That helmet's been part of big moments, period. And I think that's what's so special. I mean, its breakout game was pretty memorable against West Virginia, being part of the big TCU 61-58 game. And everything in between. That helmet has seen some really impactful moments in Baylor football history. And so, SEC opponent, first time in McLean, blackout. I know we'll be sold out. It's going to be a powerful night.
I'm just curious for people who are only seeing pictures, what are some of the biggest differences from that iteration to this iteration?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Will, who oversees our equipment services, I mean, he has referenced the renewed marks and just obviously the new innovation in the helmets today versus the original. But beyond that, the undertone is quite different. It's brighter, it's more punchy, and it better aligns with our current brand palette. So that's the main thing. You'll see it sparkle a bit more under the lights, and it is pretty reflective and aligned with our brand palette.
What feedback have you gotten from the players? And it's just a helmet, but how important is something like this to them, and how much do you think kind of affects them on the field?
Yeah, you never know how a team's going to react. It was really cool. I was in there when Dave revealed it to the team, and it was just this. You felt it in the room, the excitement, the acknowledgement of what that helmet has meant over time. And Dave was wonderful in saying, like, you wear this helmet. It's on your backs to have success in this helmet. Like he's likened it to when you walked in the Fudge Development Center. Like you knew success lived in that building. So success lives in that helmet. And then he also spoke about it being one of the most memorable times for fandom for Baylor. And so if you have success in this helmet, there's the expectation that the fans are right along with you. So I think they understood the magnitude of what that symbolized. Yeah.
Well, the the fans get to take pictures with it tomorrow for Meet the Bears. And kind of going with that event itself, what does that event mean to you, and how important is it that Baylor Nation gets to be a part of something like that?
Yeah, it's special. I mean, to get that thing out live in public, where fans are able to get close to it, it's for them. It's for our fans, and so it's a great opportunity. Have some fun photo ops, and then just Meet the Bears itself is just a great opportunity to engage with a wonderful team and staff, and so just excited to be face to face with the community.
In that 2-year process, were there doubts? Was there ever a moment where you're like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen?
Absolutely. I mean, I think what people don't recognize is how much work goes into getting even just the color right. So we actually, credit to Will. We went through several samples. Many were not right. Many trend in different color palettes. Some looked green, some looked dull. I mean, there were some that were rough. And so I remember when Will brought that helmet forward and said, I think this is as close as we're going to get. And it was it. And so I think there were some moments where we just felt like there was not a vendor that was going to be able to do what we wanted to do, and we couldn't do it that way. We were not going to put out something that wasn't what we felt was right. So,
do we know if the helmets are just going to be for opening day, or are they going to be like for the whole season?
Wouldn't you like to know? I'm just kidding. I think fans will love to see it game after game. I'm already expecting to have to respond to some of those social posts. But yeah, we don't want to dilute who we are. And I think that's the thing. We don't want to dilute what that helmet has meant over time. And so we'll use it for big moments. We'll see it again, but it's definitely not going to be on a regular basis. Yeah.